Welcome back to all of you to the Information and Communications Technology class of 9th standard. In the last class, we winded up the first chapter. We learned how to use GIMP software for creating and designing digital posters. Today, we are going to start the second chapter, setting the page. We learned in 8th standard how to use keyboard to type letters, how to type in Malayalam and English, and how to use LibreOffice Writer to edit the documents we typed. First of all, let us try to recollect how to type chillaksharangal and kootaksharangal in Malayalam. All of you look this table. We can see some letters, that is kootaksharangal. The first one is ka. How can we type ka? Ka, that means ka, ka, that is ka. We can type using the keyboard K, D, K. When we type K, D, K, we will get ka. Then the next letter is mba. Ma, pa. C, D, H. We can use C, D, H to type mba. Then the next letter is ksha. Ka, sha. K, D, then sha we will get from the less than mark of that keyboard. We can see that key near M. We have to use shift key. Shift less than, that is sha. Then for getting ksha, K, D, shift less than. Then tra. Ta, ra. For that we can type L, D, J. Then last one is nja. Nya, cha. For typing nya, we have to use closing braces. That is the key near to enter key. That is, we have to press double bracket closing key using shift, then D, then for getting cha we have to press semicolon. So closing braces, D, semicolon, that is nja. So we completed that table. Now let us recollect how to type chillaksharangal. We can get this chillaksharangal directly from that keys. The first one r, backward slash key. Then n. N we can get from V. We have to press V with shift key. Then L, we have to press 8. We can see the number 8 above the letters in the keyboard. We have to use shift key also for that. Then N. For that we can use X with the shift key. Then L, shift greater than. Once again we can look it R, backslash N, shift V, L, shift 8, N, shift X, L, shift greater than. Now let us look the two figures of our textbook, figure 2.1 and figure 2.2. We can see some differences in that the content in these two figures are same, but we can see a big difference in the layout of that page. The first one is an unformatted page, that is, we have only typed the letters. Then in the second one, that is a formatted page, there the size of the font is adjusted, then font is changed in the heading and in the content, then spacing between the paragraphs is adjusted, then there is provided background color and border to the page. We learned in the 8th class how to type and edit using LibreOffice Writer. Also we learned to adjust the font color, font size, font style, line spacing, etc. to make a page attractive. In this class, let us try to make that page more attractive by giving border to the page and changing the background of the page. We may come across the situations where we have to type mathematical equations and chemical formulas like a square plus 2ab plus b square h2so4, etc. Have you noticed that in the terms a square and b square, 2 is placed a little above the other letters? This is called superscript. Like that, in H2 and O4, 2 and 4 are placed slightly below the other letters. This is called subscript. Now let us look how to arrange superscript and subscript in typing using LibreOffice Writer. We know how to open LibreOffice Writer from Applications, Office, LibreOffice Writer. There is many ways to make the letters in superscript and subscript. Let us look them one by one. Before we type, let us adjust the size to view the letters clearly. First, let us type A2 plus 2AB plus B2. We have to make this 2 and this 2 superscript. So first select this 2, then we can see here the superscript tool in toolbar. We can click it. Then B2, here also we can click superscript. This is the easiest way to make the letters superscript. In format menu, character option, we can see here position tab, and there we can see radio buttons for superscript, normal, subscript. We can see the difference here. This is the normal one. The letters will be like this. Then when we click this superscript, it will come above the line like this. Then there is in format menu text option. There also superscript, and there is a shortcut Control Shift P. If we press Control Shift and P together, we can make the letters superscript. We can make the letters in superscript after typing it all. Otherwise, we can type A, then click the superscript, then 2. again deactivate it, then plus 2ab plus b, then activate superscript 2. This method also we can use. Same like that in the case of subscript also. First we can type H2SO4. Now we can select 2, make it subscript, 4, make it subscript. Here also we can use the methods we discussed in the superscript: format, character, then in position, subscript. You can see below the line. Then in format menu, text option, subscript. Control Shift B is the shortcut key for subscript. Here also we can type H, then activate subscript 2, then deactivate S O, then activate subscript 4. This method also we can use. Every time we use the superscript option, don't forget to make it into normal for typing the remaining part. We learned how to make the letters superscript and subscript in LibreOffice. Now let us learn how to make the page attractive in LibreOffice Writer. We can do it from the page option of format menu in the LibreOffice. For that, let us first open our file in Home, School Resources, Standard 9. There is cherugada.odt. We have to open this file. We can open that from places also and from applications, school resources, IT practical resources. When we click it, also we can open our folder. Here standard 9, then cherugada.odt. Now the file is opened here. For making this page attractive, the options we will get from the format menu. We have to click format page option. We can see here in the page style window, page tab. There we can see page format, first one. Here we can select any format, A4, A3, B6, letter, legal. There is a lot of options. Here we can select A4. Then if we have to give our own width and height for our page, we can give it manually also here. Below that we can see orientation. We can set the page horizontally or vertically. If we select portrait, the page will be arranged vertically. Then if we click landscape, we can see the difference here. That page will be arranged horizontally. So here we need portrait. Then the next one is text direction. Now we are typing left to right. Then the margin of the page. Here we can see left, right, top, bottom, all the margins, top, bottom, left, right. We can make adjustments here in these 4 boxes to make the changes in the margins. Now we have to make the page attractive by giving a background color. We can click the area tab of the page style window. Here we can see color option. When we click it, there is a lot of colors. We can click a suitable color and click apply to come that color into our page. After that, if we have to make the page more attractive by giving borders to our page, we can click the borders option. There we can see line arrangements. Here there is 5 options. The first one is no borders, second one all 4 borders, then the third one right and left borders, then top and bottom borders, the last one is left borders. We have to select here all the 4 borders. Then if we have to change the style of the line, we can change it here. There is dotted, double, etc. Then the width of the line, then color of the line also we can change. Then if we have to change the spacing between text and border, we can make like this. Here also we can see a tick mark in synchronize. That means all the 4 sides will change together. Here is more options, shadow style. That is, we can give shadow to the borders and the distance of the shadow with that border, then the color of the shadow also. So we can click apply to give this all to our work. So we learned to make the page attractive using page option of format menu. When we click that page option of format menu, this page style window will be opened. There we first clicked the page tab and we arranged the page format like this. Then the area, we clicked the area tab, we gave the color, then applied it. Then in borders we gave all 4 borders and gave red color to that border. Then by clicking apply and OK, we completed our works. Now we can see the borders came there in all the pages. So what we have learned so far today? We recollected how to type the letters, how to make the letters superscript and subscript, then how to set a page by giving border, background color and margin. You have to note down important points in your notebook. Now I am going to give you 2 questions. You have to write it in your notebook and find the answers and send it to me. The first question, Anu wants to type a plus b whole square in her maths project. What do we call the method by which the number 2 is arranged? Once again, Anu wants to type a plus b whole square in her maths project. What do we call the method by which the number 2 is arranged? Then the second question, which tab in the page in the format menu has the option to add a background color to a page? Once again, which tab in the option page in the format menu has the option to add background color to a page? So with this, let us wind up our today's class. Thank you all and have a nice day.